Hello my angels, hello, welcome to another weekly video. For today's video I just wanted to do something different and do a little sit down, get ready with me while we chit chat and I give you some advice and some tips, especially like confidence tips and stuff like that. I've been vlogs for the past couple of weeks, 3 weeks, and I just want to like jazz it up, you know. But do let me know, like, do you prefer like more sit down videos, more vlog style videos, or I don't know, just let me know. Also, let me know what you want to see. I know some people said travel vlogs, and I posted my New York vlog and it didn't get that much love as my videos usually get, so maybe you guys don't want travel vlogs, I don't know. But I'm almost done with my Clarins double serum, and this is the best serum. I will never stop repurchasing this. This is not an ad, I just truly do love it. I took off my fake tan, I moisturized. Even though I love moisturizing my body after a long shower, I hate feeling sticky afterwards and like my hair sticking to my body. I hate also having dry skin, and I'll always moisturize after I shower, just because I know my skin loves it. So let's do a little fun drink. I got this Mango Gold prebiotic and probiotic sparkling drink. So, there's something about like whatever drink you're drinking, you're pouring it into a nice glass and you add some ice, and it's just like, it makes it into an occasion. It goes back to what I said. Wait, first sip, best sip, I forgot. And it just goes back to what I said about like how to make every single moment special, how to elevate each moment, and just like turning into something fun. Okay, so to prep my skin, I'm going to use the Pure Canvas Primer by Laura Mercier. I like to switch my stuff up, why not? So I really wanted to talk about confidence tips and tips that have really helped me. I feel like I am confident now, but I definitely did not used to be confident. I used to have a lot of insecurities, and I feel like I still deal with them. Everyone still does. Even the most confident person, you know, has, you know, stuff that they're dealing with, stuff that they might not be that confident with, and like, it's just a work in progress. So if it makes you feel any better, even the most confident person you know is dealing with stuff and is always working on becoming more confident and better. But the number one thing that has definitely helped me become a lot more confident is keep the promises I make to myself. When I tell myself, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow early and I'm gonna do this and that, and I'm gonna be really productive, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna check everything on my to-do list, and I actually go ahead and do that, I become more confident because I know that I can count on myself. I know that I'm someone that is accountable. I know that I can always depend to keep the promises I make to myself, and that in turn has really helped my self-confidence. I used to be the type of person that I would set goals and I would follow them for a couple weeks and then I would fall off and not really continue. By the way, I use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, which is an amazing foundation. I use the shade 5 because I'm quite pale. I don't want to do anything too much. Now I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Contour. You guys know how much I love this. Another thing I really like to do is I like to set small goals for myself, and something that's really achievable, and I know I can, you know, check that off my list. And I find that this really builds my confidence, knowing that I can set goals for myself no matter how small, no matter how big, and still achieve them. And I feel like starting off with really small goals really helped build my confidence. Telling myself I'm going to be really rigid about taking my supplements and taking my supplements every day, or at times where I felt like I really wasn't as extroverted as I would like, try to make plans with friends a couple times a week to go out and socialize. And especially when I first moved to Los Angeles, when I was a little more, you know, secluded and I didn't know that many people, I didn't have my friendships that I have nowadays. So setting small goals and then achieving them and then congratulating yourself, if that makes sense. That has really helped me. And it could be the tiniest, silliest thing, and you don't have to say it to anyone. Just like tell yourself like, I'm gonna do this tomorrow, and then go ahead and do it. And then you'll feel so much better when you actually do it. Like if you're someone that never makes their bed in the morning, start making your bed every single day and tell yourself, listen, this is something that I'm going to start doing every single day, and just stick to it. You know, it could be as small or as big as you want, but I like starting small and then building up. Also, you have to start noticing the way you speak to yourself. You have the entire world that will gladly tell you things that you don't like about yourself and try to bring you down and point out flaws that you don't necessarily like about yourself. You can only control yourself at the end of the day. You can only control your inner voice. You can only control yourself. So make sure that you are speaking positively to yourself. Make sure you're talking to yourself with kindness and love and compassion, and you are yourself's #1 fan. That's why I think it's so important, for me at least, to journal in the morning and write my affirmations and my I ams and tell myself who I am before the world tells me who I am, and believe it as much as I can. Even if you're at a place where you don't actually believe the words you're saying, the words you're writing, or whatever it is, really try to believe them. Really try to envision yourself as that type of person that, you know, embodies those I ams. Speak positively to yourself. Every single time you catch yourself saying something negative, immediately snap out of it. Like, have a safe word with yourself and just immediately snap out of it. And I'm not perfect by any means. This is a work in progress. I'm just sharing some of my tips. I'm gonna take this Victoria Beckham. This is the contour stick in the shade. It doesn't say. Maybe it's only one shade, but I like to, like, because it's very precise, contour my nose. Tip number, I'm not even sure, but try to step out of your comfort zone. If you, for example, are super introverted, and that is something that I try to do as well, because I am naturally more like introverted, is stepping out of my comfort zone. For example, like I try to make this a point to never leave a good thought unsaid. If I see a girl and I love her skirt, I'm gonna go up to her and be like, I love your skirt, or I love your bag. And that to me is like kind of stepping out of my comfort zone. But whatever it is, try to step out of your comfort zone. Like if, for example, you really are so shy and you never like to take classes, just like sign up for a class and go by yourself. As I said, it could be tiny, it could be small, it could be doing something you've always wanted to do but never had the guts to do it. Your circle will play a big role in your confidence. The people you keep around you can either make you or break you. And I've said this countless times, but I'm such a believer that people are either fountains or they're drains. And we have to pick wisely and make sure we have fountains in our lives. People who bring us up, people who lift us, people who just make us feel so good. And sorry, by the way, this is Dibs baked brown stew and caramel cappuccino. And the concealer I used was the Born This Way Too Faced, and the powder was the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't want to not include any of the stuff that I use, but the people you keep around you make or break your life. So it's so important to keep people that want to see you win. They want to see you succeed, and they're not secret haters. They love you unconditionally. You love them unconditionally, and there's no, you know, catty energy. It's not like a competition, because life is way too damn short to keep people that, you know, have malicious intentions and don't want what's best for you. Maybe they tell you like some backhanded compliments that really hurt your feelings, and like, what's the point? Why do you need these people in your life? You do not. I've definitely had, you know, certain friendships come and go, especially during high school and stuff, because that is when I feel like you encounter people like that, and it's just not fun. Choose people that have the same heart as you, that are pure and kind and nice, and I swear your life will just elevate immediately. And that same thing goes about relationships too. Like, It's so true. Some girls, and trust me, I've been there, like, just date guys that are like jealous of you, that don't want to see you win, they don't want to see you succeed. It's so important finding someone that truly lifts you up and wants to see you win and builds you up and hypes you and tells you, you know, to follow your dreams and is really your number one hype man. Like, duh, obviously you should date someone that wants what's best for you. But I feel like a lot of people are secret haters. A lot of significant others are secret haters, and I've seen this with my friends as well. I'm also a big believer that jealousy is the thief of joy. And I know Tinks talks about this a lot, and I love her. I love Tinks. If you're not following her, definitely you need to. But comparison is the thief of joy. You have to stop comparing yourself to people, and especially people that, you know, might portray themselves on social media a certain way. Just because someone is living their dream life does not mean that you cannot have your dream life as well. And when you see someone and you're comparing yourself to them, ask yourself, would I trade everything in my life, my family, my friends, moments that have shaped to be who I am today, to be that person? Would I trade all of those things and the amazing relationships in my life and my family to be that person? The answer is no, because there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. Don't be jealous, be inspired. Life is only as good as your mindset, as your thoughts. You could have it all and still be unhappy. I mean, we see it all the time. We see really successful people not being happy with their lives. Gratitude is the key to life, the key to happiness. I love face products more than I like anything else, like stuff for like my face, not for like the eyes or the lips. I love like a good bronzer, a good highlighter, a good blush. Also, I feel like a big misconception about confidence is like the most confident people are like the supermodels and people who just look drop dead gorgeous, and it's just not the case. Confidence is a mindset. The most confident girls I've met, their confidence has nothing to do with their looks. It's the way they present themselves. It's their energy. I think energy is a huge thing. Like, they will walk in a room and turn heads immediately, and it's just an energy thing. So I do believe a part of it is fake it till you make it. Even if you don't have it right now, walk into a room and act as if. Show up with the energy of your future self, your dream self, and embody her. Another big thing that has contributed to my confidence massively is my success in my work, in my line of work. I know people don't like to think of influencers and influencing as a real job, and I totally get that. But listen, it is a real job, and I used to have a 9-to-5. I worked at art galleries before I did social media. The profit doesn't even compare. I have been able to make a name for myself that I'm very proud of. I've been able to know that my family's taken care of no matter what. My sister's taken care of no matter what. And that to me brings me confidence, knowing that, you know, I'm good at what I do and I love what I do. I'm able to give back to my family, give back to my friends, and knowing that my closest people around me are okay. That to me is a big confidence boost. That's why I do tell my friends, start posting. Start posting on social media, and trust me, there's space for everyone to make it. You can make it. I always see these like comments on TikTok where it's like, how can this influencer afford this? How can that influencer afford that? Trust me, the space, it's a good space to be working in. That's why it's not too late to start posting. And let me know if you want me to do a video about tips and what I've learned. By the way, I use the Gucci mascara and I love it. I love how it makes my lashes so long. Okay, I feel like we should do some more eyeshadow. I love the Charlotte Tilbury Oyster Pearl. I feel like also the most confident people I've met have been the kindest people. The people that just are kind to anyone no matter what. So always be polite, always be kind to everyone. I'm doing a little natural glam moment. Did I have blush? I think I did, but I want to do some more. Not too much, not too much. I also love the Benefit Quickie Highlighter. Another tip is to not define yourself and your worth based on your past. Listen, your past is your past, and it's in the past for a reason. It will not define your worth and nothing about your current life. You have to learn to forgive yourself. Everyone has made mistakes, nobody's perfect, and do not let your past define you. Give yourself permission to be who you are and love yourself where you are right now. Meet yourself where you are right now and accept who you are and love who you are. It all begins with self-love. It is the most important thing in this whole journey. I always will powder my lips before I go in with a lip liner. I feel like, especially when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was blend in. I wanted to be as normal as possible, and I wanted to be like everyone else. Like, you don't want to be special as a kid, you just want to blend in. And I feel like the older we get, the cooler it is to be unique, and the cooler it is to be different. So another tip is embrace your uniqueness. Don't try to blend in and be like everyone else. I really like this lip liner by MAC. Let's do a little MAC Myth. I love this lipstick. I just like dot it in the middle. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Lip Gloss in the shade Yuan. I love this mini little puff from Huda Beauty. I think it's so cute. I kind of love how this look turned out. It's very glowy and perfect. And I have a dinner to go to tonight. I mean, it's still early, but it'll probably be okay by dinner time. Oh, we need to set and forget. Let's use the Patrick Ta setting spray. And then I take my blender, blend it all in. I kind of want to go darker with my hair. What do you guys think? I used to have like blonde blindness, and how I just want to keep going darker and darker with my hair. Kind of like my hair the way it is right now, so I'm not really gonna style it, but this is the final look. Let me do a little close up. Let me know if you guys like this style of video, and I'll do it again. But thank you so much for watching, and I love you so much.